We do some of the social events such as pub quizzes and Women of London walking tours so that students can come and have discussions about their time at SPP and policy making and inclusivity. Apart from that, we also do some of the panel discussion events like Breakfast and Pies, where we have external speakers coming in. We also did organize a confidence building workshop with Hasina Safi, wherein we had SPP students come and we organized a workshop where they can build their confidence about policy making and about leadership positions in different organizations.
I'm managing the social medias, so everything you see at our Instagram pages, LinkedIn, I'm behind that. I'm making the photos, videos, and promoting the events that our network organizes. Also, I'm creating interviews with the SPP's professors, so keep up with our page, something interesting is coming.
Event of Women's Network that I attended last year. It was a breakfast and bias with Professor Vanessa, and I realized that was the kind of space I would want to be more in, a safe space where conversations are really very intriguing. And if I would get an opportunity to be the reason for somebody else feeling the way I felt last year, I wanted to be that reason.
So throughout my childhood, I could see the opportunities were very different for both genders. And when I came to LSE, I attended few events of the SPP Women's Network, and I loved what all of the events and the work that they did. So, I decided to join it so that I could be part of what they were doing. There needs to be a shift from gender-neutral policy making to gender-sensitive policy making. We need to pull all our efforts into research where we can understand how different these two groups are and understand what their needs, what their wants are, so that we can customize policy making towards their needs.
I feel marginalized perspectives should not just be there in policy making for the sake of inclusivity, but they should be centered in the decision making process particularly, because there's a lot of implementation gap, especially when you look at gender. The number of policies made for women across countries are very good on paper, but when you look at the actual empowerment, that doesn't seem to be reflecting in most countries. So it's that implementation gap which should be tackled and accelerated for there to be visible effects.
I would say my mom, just because of the fact that she was born in a small village in Azerbaijan but managed to get a engineering degree from high-ranking universities in St. Petersburg. She was the one questioning the system and inspiring me to battle the inequality.
It's largely my parents, but specifically my mom, because she's one of the best multitaskers that I've seen, right from being a homemaker, a wonderful woman, a wonderful mother to two, and she became a lawyer at 36. So she's been somebody who instilled in me that there's no age to learn more, there's no age to advocate for people. She's a social worker herself. So she's my biggest inspiration.
Connections wherein you get influenced about policy making among people from different countries, different nationalities, and different ideas working in different spaces. And I think that's what is the best thing about being at SPP.